Hi, I'm Blair Dunlop, and this is my Gretsch project. And I love this guitar. I'd always kind of played Fenders growing up when I was playing electric, and they sit so differently, as you'll all know. And yeah, I've always loved kind of single coils. I never really got on with Gretches, even though I love the idea of them because they look amazing. And one day I picked this up and fell in love with it because it's a pretty amazing finish. It's a limited edition finish, kind of like an homage to the drum finishes that they have. It looks a little bit like a drum, as you can see. But yeah, I just fell in love with it. I'd never played with a Bigsby before, and now I don't know if I could do without one. I don't really use the Bigsby for any lead stuff. I generally just if I'm down here playing cowboy chords or just inversions, you know, just to like spreading a chord and just like putting a bit of movement into the chord. Yeah, I love that, and I use a bit of tremolo with this guitar quite often, so they work really nicely together. And it doesn't actually go out of tune as much as something like a Floyd Rose that I've had very bad experiences with, so sorry about that. Yeah, the pickups are amazing. Filtertrons, unlike anything else, I'm a huge fan. They have a kind of chime. They're in between a humbucker and a single coil, as a lot of you all know. And yeah, they have a certain resonance. And when I tune down, particularly for when I'm doing traditional arrangements of traditional tunes, the Filtertrons kind of help them help those notes kind of ring out in a way that they just don't on a Fender. So yeah, tuned down to D, so something like Dadgad or a variation on that, they really sing on this guitar. They really work. So yeah, that's great. Together, neck, bridge. Obviously, then you've got a high pass, low pass filter, which I don't use so much, and I've heard a lot of other Gretsch users kind of block them off because you can knock them accidentally and whatever. But if you're clumsy, then you're an idiot, and you know. So just keep that there. It's great for kind of. I like to use this mainly for bedroom stuff. If I'm playing around with odd tones, I haven't really found a use for cutting the high or the low for live yet, but maybe one day I'll do that. These are the volume pots for each individual pickup, which is quite nice. You can blend those, a lot more versatility than I do on my telly. Like a wider scope of sound for that. I use the master volume a little bit, but it's probably the one thing that I would change about this guitar, because as soon as you start rolling off on the volume, you lose a lot of clarity on the top end. And I play through Fender amps pretty much exclusively, and I really like that sparkle on the top. And as soon as you just take it down a couple of percent, it deadens the sound quite a lot. So I know a lot of Gretsch users modify their guitars so that they don't get that roll off of the high end. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I will do. But yeah, it's probably the only thing I change about the guitar. But it can be used for some, you know, if I'm messing around in my room and I can take it down and have a slightly different, you know, take the harsh edge off it and you can find a new tone. So it has a use, I suppose. So yeah, I spent about a month playing this guitar solidly, like as I was getting used to it. It was kind of on loan to me at the time. And when I first picked up, I really didn't get on with it. It just didn't sit right. Obviously, the bridge is so different to what I'd been used to playing. And then after a bit of time, I think about a month, I got pretty into it, and it started opening itself out. And then it's that classic thing where the guitar had songs in it, you know. And it's a cliche, but it's very true in this instance, because it was informing my playing in a way that another electric guitar hadn't really. And I ended up writing pretty much the whole of my new album on this guitar, and it's all over the record. I still play a bit of acoustic, as I have done on my previous records, but the body of the guitar work is on this guitar, and it's because it gave me the songs for the album just through playing it. And yeah, it's really informed my playing. It's taught me to look outside my comfort zone when I'm looking for new ideas on the guitar. So this is my Gretsch project, and I wrote my new album Notes from an Island on it, and you can check it out now.